Hello, in this video I am going to show you my Essential Italian for Travelers mini course. We are going to take a look inside the course to see what's included and what you're going to learn and how the course is structured. I am sorry if I have a little bit of how to say nose voice, but I'm just recovering from a cold. So if you're wondering why I'm speaking like this is why. Anyway, so the Essential Italian for Travelers is a mini course on how to have your first Italian conversations as a beginner. So it's a beginner course, and it's about traveling. So you will learn vocabulary and how to have conversation within a traveling context. So if we take a look at the table of contents, I can show you what's exactly in it. So what the first two things are how to use this mini course and your learning plan, where I explain how you can go through the course and make the most out of it. And this course is designed to be completed within 10-15 days, so not a long time. In this learning plan I explain exactly how you can do that. And then you have the lesson. So you got prima lezione, which is first lesson, le basi, basics. So in here you will learn basically greetings, introductions, and all the first things that you need to know when you are first starting with Italian. Then you have seconda lezione, which is a tavola, at the table, where I explain all the things related to food and how you can order in a restaurant, and also about the Italian etiquette, so how to behave and what you should or what you can order in an Italian restaurant, what you should not really ask as well. And then the third lesson, terza lezione, is a grammar lesson, and the reason why it's here is because the grammar topic that I explain in this lesson, which is the present tense, you will find it across all the lesson within the course. So I decided to dedicate a full lesson to this, to explain to you how Italian verbs actually works and how you can understand and use them within this context that you will find in the other lessons, as well as in other contexts once you finish the course and you feel that you're ready to move on to study other topics. So after the third lesson, you have quarta lezione, fourth lesson, which is about shopping, and especially for tourists, you know, when you go shopping, you buy souvenirs and all these things, so you will need to be able to name things in the shop and understand the price and ask for the price and all of these things. So that's what it is covered in this lesson. And then you have quinta lezione, fifth lesson, per strada, on the street, which is about how to get around town and how to ask for basic information. For example, if you're looking for a supermarket and if they give directions to you, you will need to be able to understand those directions as well. And so that is what it is covered in this lesson. And finally, you have a checklist, which I am going to show what it is at the end, but let's take a look at the quarta lezione so you can see what is actually inside a lesson. So at the beginning of the lesson you will find a checklist, and this checklist covers all the things that you are going to learn in this lesson. So in some lessons, like in this one, you will also find some bonus. So the bonus are optional things that you can learn after you feel you mastered the main checklist. And the reason why I have bonuses is because I know that I wanted to make this course for beginners, but also for false beginners. So for people who may already know a little bit of Italian, but they just need a little bit of more understanding of how they can put sentences together to actually have a conversations, even though they are beginners. So this is why there are bonuses, and also because it's nice to have something to to learn more in case you feel, oh, you know, I mastered this, I think I can move on. So every lesson normally starts with the main vocabulary of that lesson, and this vocabulary is collected in sets, in flashcard sets that are online on Quizlet. So I'm just going to show you, if you see there are clickable links. So if I open this link, this is the vocabulary for the 4th lesson, one of the sets. And on Quizlet, if you've not watched the other video about how to use Quizlet, where I also show you how you can create your own sets on Quizlet, you can go back and check that out, because I give a full overview of how to use Quizlet. But just to give you an example here, so you have the set is made up of Italian and English, so these are like the main words that you will find across the lesson, and then you can hear the word if you click.
Costano. They cost. Mi faccia uno sconto. Give me a discount.
So you can hear them out, and then you can learn through different games. So for example, match, start game. So how do we say how much is it? Quanto costa? La borsa. How do we say la borsa? Bag. There you go. So and so on. So you can use these to learn the vocabulary first. I would recommend to spend on each set like 10-15 minutes, and then move on to the next section. The next section of the lesson. In this case, it's a bit of grammar, because it explains how to use il, la, l'apostrophe lo, which means in Italian, you know, if you don't know, you can watch the video. So when it says guarda il video, watch the video, you can click on it and you can see me explaining to you.
Ciao, in questo video parliamo di come dire the in italiano.
So the lessons, oh, look at how I post myself. The lessons are all in Italian. And the reason why they're all in Italian is because I want you to learn, and I want you to get exposure to the language. But you will have the English here. And so if you, before watching the video, look at the English, you will be able to understand what is the Italian that I'm talking about in the video. So if you look in the video, I will also have your same writing here in English, and we will be completing it together while I speak in Italian, and that should help you to learn what you're learning here, which is a bit of grammar about the in Italian, as well as learn some words. You will be acquiring some words while listening to me speaking in Italian. And then you have the vocabulary in context. So the vocabulary in context is through a dialogue. So normally every lesson you will be able to listen to the dialogue first. Ascolta il dialogo, listen to the dialogue. So if you click on this, you will find the listening. So if you click on that.
Scusi, avete le cartoline?
Sì, sono lì.
Okay.
Quanto costano?
So you can listen and answer the question. There's just one question to answer here. So what does the customer buy? However, after you answer the question, you will also be able to read the dialogue and the transcription and check how you did in that question. And then you have more questions. This is more of a reading activity where you can look further into the dialogue and look for vocabulary and key phrases, parole chiavi, that you will need yourself to have the conversation that we are building you up towards in this lesson, which the conversation is about shopping. So if I just go at the end of the lesson, you will find a role play. So the whole lesson is built to help you basically do this role play, and it's also because I want you to build your speaking skills throughout this course. So one thing that I recommend if you can, is to get someone to do the course with you so you can do the role play. But if not, do not worry, because one thing that you could do, which by the way I did when I was first learning English, is to do the role play anyway and create a role play and say it out loud, questions and answer, which will help you to build your speaking skills and pronunciation. This is also why at the end of the course you also have the option to attend the conversation workshop, which is on the 3rd of October, where we will be developing the speaking skills and practicing all these role plays together, and where you will be able to get feedback. Another thing that oh, this is at the end of the lesson. Ben fatto, well done. So another thing that you will get and you will see in the course, which is designed to help you build your speaking skills, is the speaking mission. So the speaking missions are some activity that will get you a little bit out of your comfort zone in order for you to practice your speaking skills. So this is the third mission. So across the course you have 3 missions, so this is the third one, and in this one you need to use the description of the town in the previous activity as a model to create the description of the area where you live. Record yourself speaking about it. So all of these speaking missions are there for you to put into practice, and I mean speaking practice, the Italian that you will be learning. And I think these are the most important activities, and at the same time they may be the most scary, but at the same time these are the ones that will help you the most when you to practice and developing your Italian. So I think I said pretty much it about the course. Oh, at the end you will have a final checklist. So in this final checklist, it's divided into 2: communication skills and grammar skills. So communication skills are the one that you will need to be able to master to have the conversations that you want. And then the grammar skills are how much you understand the grammar that it is explained throughout the course, which anyway it applies to the communication skills. And then you have the speaking missions as well. So the number 1 at the Italian restaurant, number 2 a plan of my day, and number 3, oh there you go, a brief description of my area. So these are all of the things that you will learn across this course. And then you can go through this checklist and see how you're doing, and also come back to the course anytime you want if you feel you need to revise a certain aspect. So I hope that you liked this little rundown of this mini course, and if you feel that this is something that you'd like to do, please join us. The very last day to purchase it is the 28th of September, Monday, and then once you purchase the course, you also have the option to attend the conversation workshop we are doing on the 3rd of October. If you would like to practice with us the speaking skills that you will be learning, that you will be mastering by going through this Essential Italian for Travelers mini course. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the course. Ciao!